Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review of Demi-chan with Kataritai, episode 11. So we're almost done. I actually part of the way through this thought that this might be the finale. I was like, this is such an incredibly strong episode. They seem like they're pulling out all the stops. And especially the ending was so great that I'm like, is this the finale? Like, it had me worried at some points. I was like, I wasn't prepared for all of this. But at the beginning, when it was so hot out and everything, I was like, okay, is it summer fan service time? But apparently summer fan service time is next week. But either way, we start off with Takahashi deciding that Saturday they'll try to find a way for, for Hikari and Yuki to beat the heat and stuff and everything, because they're not good with heat because of being demis and everything. We find out what the VP, or the vice principal's deal is finally, where he says he thinks that Takahashi is sort of neglecting the non-demi students, and by spending so much time with doting over the demi students, he's kind of creating a reliance of them, like they're relying on him too much, and it might not be good for them in social situations, which is, even though, like, I'm 100% like, they need the relationship with Takahashi, they want to just be friends or whatever, have this sort of guidance counselor relationship with him, and he wants that as well. So while I do agree with Takahashi, I see the good in the vice principal and where he's coming from with that, with wanting the demis not to just rely on him, but to make friends and just fit in with everybody like they would, like just to learn how to be high schoolers like any other high schoolers. And then I really love the scene focusing on the classmates where they're just sitting around the table talking about the main cast, and like it broke the generic just tropes of a TV show into pieces. Like, normally the background characters are just background characters and we're seeing the main characters, but we had a whole scene that was really good focusing on these characters we've barely seen at all, talking about the main cast, and it was really good. I was really surprised at how well it was done. Takahashi then, I wish I could find a better way to word this, but he blows off the demis in order to sort of like give them space, push them away a little. The classmates then tell Hikari about what happened and with the vice principal and everything, and then she of course tells it to Sakie and Machi and Yuki. Takahashi then questions about like everything he's done, and if researching them in the way that he's doing is kind of taken away from them, if he's been selfish in a way and taken away the experiences they could have been having. But then he gets the message, and of course Yuki is a besto. Her thanks was the best. We have Machi as well, and Machi thinks that he would be the same person even if demis didn't exist, or they weren't demis, they were just normal students. Takahashi would still be the same person around them. Then we have the cute Sakie scene, of course, and I really hope that I was actually kind of hoping after a while for us to get an actual I don't know, maybe an actual acknowledgement of the romance between Sakie and Takahashi. I was kind of hoping for that, but just the little bit we had's okay. Then Hikari finds them and has her speech about how you can never try too hard. And I don't know, can you ever feel too hard? Because I was feeling very hard with that scene. And what made me get the feels even harder was the scene with the vice principal. That about killed me. Like, I saw so many people in the comments like, man, I was on the verge of tears for most of this episode, and I was like, man, I was with you. I was right there, like right on the edge, like right on the edge of tearing up, but not quite there. Especially when the vice principal like goes to Takahashi and he's like, you've done right by the students and everything. You're a good guy or whatever. I should never scold you on what you're doing. And all of the demis are with the other students and everything. That would have been a really, really cool place to end the series if it has to end somewhere. But nope, we get to keep going, because apparently we've got the fan service time next week, some kind of beach or pool episode presumably. But this episode, absolutely genius. It was weird because the animation and direction was very different than normal. It was on a whole nother level than normal for this show. but like even like the mouths moving and the just small movements and everything there was a lot more detail put into this episode than normal, which is why I was thinking, is it a finale? And just the music, animation, everything was great. The character work was absolutely amazing. Like I said, it just felt like a different show in a lot of ways. Not that it's normally not really, really good, but it just felt like they took some, like, the angles they were using, the way they animated the characters, things just seemed different in some way. And like I said, it would have been a great finale. So either way, I'd give it a perfect score. Of course I would. It's possibly my favorite episode, or it might not be my favorite episode because I kind of prefer just light, funny stuff with a comedy, but it was definitely feelsy, and I think it might have been the best episode story-wise. So I'll give it 10 very long video messages out of 10. Perfect score, 10 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did like it, comment down there to, I guess, tell me what you thought of this episode and what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more Demi-chan with Kataritai, a ton of other shows, and just other things in general on the channel. Sorry, my voice sounds like it's really off today for whatever reason. I guess that's it. Subscribe if you want. I think I said already. Follow on Twitter if you want as well. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.